Conscience Guide Team by Sheepdog and Shepherd.
Conscience Guide Team 4.2 Sheltering in Place with Your Conscience.
Shepherd, I don't think humans know how to rest. They race around all the time. Consider the bug on the blossom. It's having a wonderful time. It's not racing around.
In response to COVID-19, your government may have imposed shelter in place or some other type of executive order to restrict movement, thereby reducing the spread of the virus. How will you handle such an order? How will you cope with restricted movement? How will you manage the cessation of busyness? Busyness means being busy. That, of course, could mean meaningful activity or meaningless activity. Strangely enough, shelter in place may force you to rest. How will you deal with coerced rest? Coerced rest sounds rather strange. Rarely nowadays do I hear anyone say that they get enough rest. The busyness that we have deemed so important in our lives deprives us of rest, depletes our energy, and denies us the simple joys in life. The busyness of life reminds me of a story from ancient literature. A deity, out of love for his people, ordered them to rest one day a week and do no labor. The people were to rest, the animals were to rest, and the land was to rest. Additionally, the deity ordered his people to rest a full year every 7th year. You would think that this people would have gladly observed this ordered rest by their deity, but that was not the case. They became consumed with busyness. They placed themselves in bondage with self-imposed busyness. Consequently, everything around them suffered. Marriage, family, their sense of community, the manner in which they treated each other, the manner in which they treated land and animals, it all suffered. How will you cope with the forced cessation of busyness? Will you impose busyness on yourself, or will you shelter in place with your conscience? Will you seize this opportunity of coerced rest to consider your conscience and how it functions? Will you use this as an opportunity to consider how you have been living, how you have treated others, how you have treated the resources with which you have been entrusted? That, of course, is an uncomfortable exercise. Perhaps Sheepdog is right. Perhaps we can't handle rest.
Special thanks to voiceover artist Joelle.
Special thanks to our references.
Thank you for watching our presentation on matters pertaining to conscience. Please subscribe and offer your comments. Produced by Sheepdog and Shepherd, a.k.a. M. Gilbert Steiner, author of The Short Man of Nuremberg.